Hey guys, it's CheckeredTye here. I just wanted to say, and pardon my language, but fuck you, Hollywood. No, seriously, fuck you. I am sick of all the sequels and reboots. What happened to the originality? And don't get me wrong when I say originality. I know, nothing is truly or completely original. But it's better than the pile of trash they're spewing out into our theaters. Now, I know everyone has their own opinion, but I just want to make my general point clear. Hollywood was a lot better years ago than it was now. First, let me count aside what some people may think. No, I do not mean the superhero franchise. They're meant to continue with new heroes or even build up to sequels since they usually do. I mean, comics to movies are kind of like books to movies. If it's a series, they're bound to continue. Nor am I referencing a series such as Harry Potter, which has been continuing also. I'll just start out softly with the sequels. Kung Fu Panda, the Kaboom of Doom, otherwise known as Kung Fu Panda 2. Now, I'm not saying this movie is bad. In fact, I haven't seen it yet, and I've seen some good reviews for it. All I want to say is that, was a sequel intended? The end of the first movie wrapped things up pretty nicely. I mean, I'm guessing since the first movie did good, the second one should do great for theaters. At least that's Hollywood's formula. What about Cars 2? No, honestly, I expected better out of Pixar. Toy Story was great. In fact, I love all three movies. But I'll get on to that later. Cars I thought was a decent Pixar film. Not the greatest, but I wouldn't say Pixar makes anything bad. But is it possible that they're running out of ideas? Things began to kind of slow down after WALL-E, and if they are, maybe that's why they're going back and making sequels. I don't know. Maybe Vic's conspiracies are getting to me. Or are they? Cars 2, Monsters Inc. 2, and what's this? Rumors of Toy Story 4? No. Other sequels coming out soon include Paranormal Activity 3, which seems to have destroyed the original story, but I don't really care since it died for me after they made the sequel. I don't know where to put this, Spy Kids 4. Is it a reboot or a sequel? Also, now I know I said I wouldn't criticize the superhero circuit, but I'll be fair. Ghost Rider never built up for a sequel, but it's been some years. Maybe Sony hasn't lost hope. Others include Madagascar 3, Ice Age 4, Happy Feet 2, Final Destination 5, and Avatar 2. The list goes on. And what about the reboots and past reboots? Conan, a sequel to the rebooted Nightmare on Elm Street, Fright Night, The Thing, which is like a reboot of the reboot. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Alice in Wonderland, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, which is a prequel/reboot, which isn't as bad as Terminator Salvation, which was a sequel/prequel/reboot. And like I'm saying, I'm not saying anything about the character of these movies, just the consistency of Hollywood's rebooting circuit. I mean, the new Spider-Man's production isn't even 10 years apart from the original. And last but not least, the one that pisses me off the most. Yes, this is Hollywood's newest classic cartoon turned into a live-action film. I've seen the trailer, and I swear, it is one of the dumbest, most cliched trailers I've ever seen. But then again, all classic cartoon movie trailers are like that. Ever noticed if the first one does good, it gets a sequel, which ends up sucking? Garfield, the Pink Panther, which could be counted, Inspector Gadget, first one already sucked, Scooby-Doo, and here comes Yogi Bear 2. Next, the Smurfs is going to get a sequel. Oh? What's that? Another one after that, too? That's right, because Alvin and the Chipmunks breaks the sequel rule and gets ready for their very third movie, Alvin and the Chipmunks in 3D. Fuck! I am sick of all this 3D shit. 3D sucks. It's only ever good meant for animation. Since Avatar was such a raving hit, studios probably thought, hey, that movie did good. 3D must be back, bitches. And the words of Christian Bale, no, you don't fucking do that. Now, maybe I'm being a little harsh. There are movies I'm looking forward to other than superhero ones, like Real Steel, which doesn't look that half bad, and Transformers 3 was great. I'm just talking about the consistency, and how maybe Hollywood should start trying harder, instead of playing with their money and thinking what childhood cartoon they can destroy next. Hope is not lost where you have to put the Star Wars movies out in 3D, which is happening. Just try, Hollywood, I believe in you. But till then, fuck you, film industries, and good night.